Okay, well, hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about the Castle Rock Farmers Market. So this is kind of like an info session to let you know how the farmers market is going to run today. And our project leader, Jelaine Grishwood, she will be able to tell us a lot about it. And she has done this for several years now, so she probably knows more than John and I about anything. Since last year it didn't run. So this year is going to be kind of a new experience for all of us. And for the apprentices that are here, don't worry. And if you are signed up for it, so we will always sign you up with a more experienced master gardener so that you don't feel intimidated or overwhelmed that you will be alone in the farmer's market. Okay, so give it away. And please let me know when you want me to change the slides. So we are in the first slide right now.
Okay, so we're on the introduction slide. So thanks, folks, for coming. This is Gillian Griswold. Sorry you can't see my face. I'm calling in because my internet has degraded so badly during the pandemic that I can't do Zoom anymore. So telephone still works, thank goodness, for now. So I've been the project leader, as Mari said, for the Castle Rock Farmers Market information booth for a couple of years now. If you've done it before, it's pretty much the same, but there are a couple of changes. And if you haven't done it before, we're happy to have you join us. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go to slide 2, purpose and is outreach and education. So as the title says, the purpose of this project is outreach and education. We pretty much want to be a friendly presence there. We want to talk to as many people as we can, let them know about horticulture and gardening, help them with their gardens if we can, but just let them know in general that we're here. So if they are doing something and they need help, we're here to help them. And also, don't be stressed if you're there, if it's your first time at an information booth. It's a lot of fun being at the market. There's lots of people, they're shopping, they're happy. It's not a place where people are forced to go, so it's just a good time. There's kids and dogs, and so we want you to relax and have fun, share your enthusiasm and knowledge, but just let people know pretty much that we're there. All right, so the next slide, please. Logistics. So are we on logistics, Marie?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't see.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so as usual, the farmers market is on Saturday mornings. They've moved it. It used to be at the high school. Now it's over at the outlets in Castle Rock. It's in the parking lot out there. I don't know exactly where in the parking lot it's going to be this year, but we'll figure that out. It's the same hours as usual, 8 a.m. to noon. So the market is every week, but we're only going to have our booth there on alternate weeks. So our first week is the opening week, which is June 19th, and our last week will be September 25th. The market goes rain or shine, so hopefully we can be there every time that we're scheduled to be there. The booth setup starts a little bit ahead of 8 o'clock, so we like to get there by 7 to set up, and we don't start tearing down until afternoon time. One change this year is that instead of making everybody sit there for 5-6 hours, we're having 2 shifts per day. So there'll be a 7 a.m. shift running 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and a 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. shift. And we're going to have 2 volunteer slots open for each shift. I hope to be there too to help out and help manage, but because I'm having trouble with some arthritis, I can't drag the equipment around anymore. So we have to ask the 7 a.m. shift to pick up the equipment on Friday from the extension office or sometime the week ahead of Saturday, since the office isn't open on weekends. You have to pick the equipment up ahead of time. And so the 7 a.m. shift will pick up the equipment ahead of time and then set it up on Saturday mornings. And then the 10 a.m. shift will do the tear down afternoon and return the equipment to the office Monday or sometime during the next week. Not sure exactly where the equipment's going to be. I'll try to organize everything so that things are in one place. So when you go into the office, you could just pick it all up in one place, not have to like get keys to the storage room or whatever. Mari and I will work that out somehow. So if you want to do a shift, sign up on VMS on the calendar. We'd also like you to request that you sign up for the project itself, as well as signing up for shifts. That way, if there's any communication that has to go out to everybody, you'll get it. If you're not signed up for the project, you won't get project communications. And our sign up is yellow, apparently. I'm having trouble with the new VMS system, so it's nice that Mari gives us color codes to look for. Okay, next slide, please. The equipment is the same as previous years. We have a hand cart to help carry things from the car out to the place where we set up our booth. Usually it's possible to park your car near where we set up, since we're out in the parking lot. But since I don't know the setup this year, I'm not really sure. But we have a cart just in case. The main equipment is the big 10-foot by 10-foot canopy that we've had for a couple years now. It's got side panels with our logo. So you can see from the picture, the logo goes in the back, so everybody knows who we are. People look at the RAM and think we're recruiting for CSU, but just let them know we're Master Gardeners. We're not CSU recruiters. So we have the canopy that keeps us somewhat dry. We need leg weights because it does tend to fly away when there's wind. So we'll have leg weights, one for each leg. We have a table and a tablecloth also with our logo, and we put our displays on the table. We have a couple of file boxes with fact sheets and other stuff that we need to have, like our data entry sheets and well, whatever I happen to put in there. So I'll hopefully get that organized before the market starts. And hopefully we'll have some things to give away. There's probably some seed packets left over from previous years that we can give out that has our Master Gardener contact information on them. Oh, the other thing that's in the boxes are business cards and magnets with our information. So that's the stuff that we give out so everybody knows how to contact us when we're not at the market. I've got a water bowl for dogs that happen to walk by, and we will have some hand sanitizers there for us and for the clients to use too. So once you know how to set up the canopy, it's easy. So don't be intimidated. There is it comes in a rolling bag, so it's not hard to move it out to the place. So, it might be 20 or 30 pounds, but you don't have to carry that around. Okay, next slide, please, Mari. And just a couple of tips. If you can't make your shift, we do have to staff our booth because we have signed up with the market to be there. So if you can't make it, please try to get someone to cover for you. If not, call me and we'll try to make arrangements to get the booth staffed one way or the other. Bring your own water, snacks, sun protection. If you have a portable chair, we have 2 folding chairs, but if you want to bring a couple extras, that's good. Wear your shirt. We have the Master Gardener shirts, and your identification tag so people know that you are working there. But since we're going to be there no matter what the weather is, bring whatever you need, long underwear or fans or whatever it takes. I guess we're not required to wear face masks outside anymore. I'm not sure what CSU has, but if you want to wear a face mask, please do. Please have one available in case the clients want it, and keep your distance and use the hand sanitizer. It's pretty much the only change for the pandemic stuff this year. And then, just have fun, be friendly, don't lurk in the background, just go out and say hi to people, welcome them in to get some information, get our business cards, ask them how their garden is doing, or say hi to their kids, or whatever it takes to make contact, and just, be friendly, have fun, talk to people. And then do track how many people you talk to. During the market, we have data sheets where you just put hash marks for every time you talk to someone. And that way we can count our contacts, which is important for volunteer work. If you can't answer the questions, it is a little bit intimidating. People come up with all sorts of stuff to ask you. We might have a fact sheet that covers it and you might know where it is, or we might not have something, but do your best to answer. And if you can't answer, just give them the business card and tell them to contact someone at the office during the week, and they can research it and get back to them. So you don't have to feel compelled to take down their contact information and get back to them. And what else? I guess, just be sure there's somebody at the booth all the time. It's that, the crowds sort of come and go. So if it's a slow period, have someone stay at the booth, but the other folks can roam around, enjoy the market, use the facilities at the outlets, whatever you need to do. And just sort of have fun. Enjoy the market. It is usually a lot of fun. So we want you to enjoy it and help the rest of the clients all enjoy it and let them know we're here. So I guess if there's any questions, since I can't see your faces and I can't see a chat, I don't know if there's any questions there.
Mary, where do we get the green shirt? Do we get that from the extension office, or how's that work?
Yes, from me.
From you, yeah.
Yeah, so you can come into your next help desk and I can give it to you.
Okay.
Or anytime you are by the office, I can give it to you.
Okay.
We only have size large and extra large.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think I have a XXX large or something like that. I might want to see if I could swap it. It's not. I wouldn't want to be seen in public wearing it. It's swim.
I think so. I don't see any problem. The main
Okay.
thing is that for those shirts is that people recognize that is with CSU and extension, and that we're not really selling anything. Sometimes, or this is from my own perspective, if I go to the farmer's market, I just go to buy the stuff, right? To buy different things. But if people start harassing me, I don't go there. So this is kind of like so that people get more trustworthy or have confidence that we are not selling anything. We are selling ourselves as master gardeners, but no any products. So it's good to have that distinctive type of name tag and the shirt.
Yeah, that is, people do tend to ignore us. They think we're another vendor that's trying to push something on them. So they look away, try to avoid us. But usually if you're friendly and you talk to the kids, say hi to the dog, offer the water for the dog, ask them how their garden is going. It's like tomatoes are an entry point for everybody. How are your tomatoes doing? And people will open up. And I've never had anyone be rude and say, get away, I don't want to talk to you.